of you from YouTube. My name is Okenu Thanos, but you guys can call me Ken, or as my channel describes me as, the Titan King. Welcome to my channel. The purpose of this video is for me to introduce myself because this is my first time ever doing anything with YouTube other than actually just watching videos left and right. And to join me on this journey, who is also helping me with this introduction, is my lovely future Titan Queen, Risen.
Hi!
Now, like I said, this video is to help me introduce myself to everyone, and to help along with that process, not only do I have my queen by my side, but there's going to be a bunch of co-hosts that are going to be running alongside me. One of them has already started uploading. He's probably already mentioned me a couple times, so there's going to be a bit of a catch-up here. And also along the way, we've got this lovely little checklist here to make sure I stay on track. So, first thing on the agenda is personal introductions. That's pretty simple, actually. I'm 23. She's 24. Yeah, she's older. By a year and a day, actually. And then, let's see. Personal background, well, like I said, 23. Not going to give any distinct areas. We live in the Missouri area. That's all I'm going to give you. I'm currently in school, and like I said, future queen. We are currently engaged right now, set to be married a year from June of this year, when this video is posted. Beyond that, next would be my gaming history. Yeah, it's gaming history. I actually didn't start gaming until I was 12 years old. I first received my first ever Game Boy when I was about to hop on a plane to go visit my grandmother, because my dad's retired military. We were living out of the country at the time. Before we even leave the house to go to the airport, he walks up to me, he's like, I'm going to give you a Christmas present early. He gives me a Game Boy Advance, 12-pack of batteries, and a Pokemon Gold version. Now, it's a 10-hour flight from where I was living back to the States. I burned through probably 10 of the 12 batteries in that entire pack. And from there, it's just gone bananas. I'm like a slacking in a banana farm. Actually, no, better be a Snorlax. Perfect example of that.
Oh boy.
I shall be wearing this occasionally. I may do something special called Wacky Hat Wednesdays, where me and my future queen dress up in our fun little hats here, and we just record things for you.
Mine's a little big, but...
Well, that's okay. You're a small person, so you got a big hat. But anyways, back on track here. Next is a personal warning for everyone who watches any future videos involving me or any of my co-hosts or the queen herself.
We fucking swear.
So, anyone who does not agree with swearing or anything that is not politically correct in any way, shape, or form...
Possibly sexual... Well, I wouldn't know. Like, sexual vulgar lines, like...
Sexism?
Yes, thank you.
I think that's what you were going for, yeah. Sexism. We try to avoid racism, but one of my friends pretends to act ghetto, so...
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to avoid, so I apologize. I apologize in the future. I tend to play along sometimes, so if you are offended by that, I apologize ahead of time.
They really don't mean it. We actually are friends with a bunch of... Like, just friends with everybody.
Of every ethnic and religion.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, we apologize in the future. But, hey, if you get offended that easily, maybe this isn't the channel for you. But if you feel like sticking around for the rest, good on ya.
Next is the goals for the channel.
Goals for the channel are pretty simple. I'm doing this to have fun.
Yep.
And because, as clearly displayed by the posters behind me, we are nerds. This is a nerd cave. Therefore, we will be nerds here. Of every shape or form. Because there are gaming posters, and there are anime posters. We are every kind of nerd. Beyond that, I'd love to meet some of the YouTube idols we've come to appreciate over the years. Top 4. Go top 4 this time.
Okay.
Top 4 being the King Nappy,
Nappy.
Shady Penguin,
Shady.
Keep It Shady! Shout out. Nate Wants to Battle, because he is a musical genius. And Game Boy Luke, because I used to live in his neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know him personally, but I lived in his neck of the woods. So, hey, I know what's been out there. Okay.
Events. Sorry, guys.
I actually have an event already recorded and planned for uploading. We recently attended a local anime convention called NakaCon. Now, I only did short blips of the actual convention while we were there because I was allowed limited recording time, as well as there wasn't a whole lot that we could show outside of like the vendor's room. So, just a brief glimpse of what we got to see in there. And it's a short mini-series. It'll probably be like 3 episodes. If that. Well, no, it will be 3 episodes, 1 for each day, because it's a full weekend show.
Okay.
In the future, I do hope to possibly go to one of the PAX conventions. I know Nappy, Shady, and a bunch of their fellow YouTubers always like to set up their own panels over there, and if I ever got the opportunity to just go to one and maybe interact with them, get a little publicity because of them, or hell, just even talk with them, that would be awesome.
That would be so cool.
That would. Or hell, if in the future, if this blows to as high as I want it to, if we get invited to run a panel, that would be amazing.
That would be.
Well, that's way down the line. We'll get to that later. What's next on the agenda?
Eventually. Possibly schedule?
There is no set schedule for this channel at this time, because we are just starting out.
Also, because of school and work schedules, it makes it really hard to actually set something in stone, especially with his job. Are you done with that job yet?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
But
We don't like his job.
that someone you will meet in the future. We have a local furball running around here. She likes to leave hair all over the place. But uh-oh. Looks like she found her. Meet the Titan Kitty.
She hates being picked up.
She's not a happy kitty.
She scratched me.
Oh, she did?
She did. It's okay.
Oh.
Cat fur.
So I will try to set up a schedule as soon as possible. What most likely will happen is there will be about 1 day a week where I will just mass record and then post on the days where they're supposed to go up. That's the best I can promise at this point. Because like I said, we are just starting out.
And
Last thing on the list is planned video series. Originally, I only had 4 set videos/series to come up with. But that's kind of expanded a little bit considering I've actually started doing some early recording with one of my co-hosts. You guys may not know him yet, but Chef Pretty Boy RD, link will be in the description. There will be more vlogs with him after this gets posted. There's going to be a ton of vlogs with him. There's going to be a like top 10 videos and that sort of thing. And there's going to be pack openings with him. I'm going to do solo pack openings with myself whenever I get the available money for it, because that is an expensive thing to do, especially in this day and age. From there, we're also looking at, let me see that real quick here. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. We do have one playthrough already planned out, and I've already got everything set to do it. So whenever I feel like I'm ready to start throwing that out there, I will. That is a Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Possibly a randomizer, no promises on that. But if I do decide that, I will post an update video to let you guys know. Beyond that, there is a co-op video planned. But that will be in the far distant future because the guy who is supposed to be doing that is still recovering from a recent surgery. Beyond that, there's not a whole lot else to cover. I'm embarking on this journey with you guys too. And I hope together we can expand this out into what I like to call the Titans Brotherhood. With me as the leader, and we just spearhead this towards the future. So for now, I hope to call all my future followers the Turtwig Titans until we all gather up, we level up, and we evolve. Until then, this is Titan King O'Kenuth. Treat yourself like a Titan. See you guys.